If cm0 is 0.052 and lift coefficient at 0 angle cl0 is 0.92, then find CMac. Consider rectangular wing. A 0.282, B 0.98, C 2.5, D 7.89. The correct answer is 0.282. Determine required static margin if lift curve slope is 6.5 per rad and pitching moment coefficient slope as 0.58 per rad. A 8.9, B 78, C 0.89, D 8.403. The correct answer is 8.9. If SM 0.12 and CG is located at 20 chord from LE, then find appropriate neutral point location. A 0.32, B 0.87, C 2.3, D 1.54. The correct answer is 0.32. If an aircraft has lift curve slope of 4.76 per rad and moment coefficient curve slope of 0.116 per rad, then find the location of neutral point. Consider XCG 0.3, A 0.324, B 0.9825, C 23.45, D 45.7. The correct answer is 0.324. Determine the corrections or otherwise of the following assertion A and reason are. Assertion A: for longitudinal static stability of an aircraft, slope of moment curve should be negative. Reason are: positive slope will result in more static stability than negative slope. Hence slope should be positive always. A: both A and R are true and R is the correct reason for A. B: both A and R are true but R is not the correct reason for A. C: A is true but R is false. D: A is false but R is true. The correct answer is A is true but R is false. Elevator control power is given by A: frac DCMD delta A, B: 0 lift drag, C: TCD 0 KCL, D: DCL. The correct answer is frac DCMD delta A. Find the appropriate value of pitching moment coefficient derivative if lift curve slope is 0.032 per degree and XCG is 0.3. Consider neutral point is located at 60 of chord from leading edge. A: 0.0096 per degree, B: 7 per degree, C: 2.56 per degree, D: 0.1. The correct answer is 0.0096 per degree. Determine trim angle if trim lift coefficient is 0.75 and lift curve slope is 4.5 per rad. Consider elevator deflection as 1.056 per rad and trim elevator angle of 0.020 rad. A: 0.1619 rad, B: 0.1619, C: 2.98 rad, D: 34.23 rad. The correct answer is 0.1619 rad. An aircraft wing is experiencing AOA of 5. If downwash due to wing is 2.6, then how much angle is being seen by tail of the aircraft? A: 2.4, B: 4.5, C: 6.7, D: 1.23. The correct answer is 2.4. A rectangular wing has chord of 2 m. Find neutral point for this wing. A: 50 cm, B: 290 cm, C: 189 cm, D: 267 m. The correct answer is 50 cm. Which of the following is correct to trim an aircraft at positive AOA? A: CM00, B: CM00, C: CM0 will not affect positive trim AOA. D: every value of CM0 will trim at positive AOA. The correct answer is CM00. What is thrust matching? A comparison of the engine's available thrust at cruise to the estimated drag of aircraft. B. Comparison of the engine's available thrust at cruise to the estimated weight of aircraft. C. Comparison of the engine's available lift at cruise to the estimated drag of aircraft. D. Comparison of the engine's available power at cruise to the estimated drag of aircraft. The correct answer is comparison of the engine's available thrust at cruise to the estimated drag of aircraft. At idle cruise condition, thrust loading is equal to A. Drag to lift ratio at cruise. B. Drag to power ratio. C. Lift to drag ratio. D. Aerodynamic efficiency. The correct answer is drag to lift ratio at cruise. Thrust loading is defined as A. Ratio of thrust produced by an engine to the weight of the aircraft. B. Ratio of lift to thrust. C. Ratio of drag to thrust. D. Ratio of lift to weight. The correct answer is ratio of thrust produced by an engine to the weight of the aircraft. Canard will provide longitudinal static stability. A. False. B. True. C. D. The correct answer is false. Thrust will affect the stability of the aircraft. A. True. B. False. C. D. The correct answer is true.